Man, y'all thought me teaching the children about me being poly was crazy. But not only that, but they also know that I'm gender fluid. At one point last year, I had explained to them that I was not Miss Lois or Mr. Lois. It's just Lois because I'm not a boy or a girl. And this was all well and good until October, when I also explained to them that I'm pagan, so I am also a witch. And at one point, I had gotten a haircut, and I had gotten the sides of my mohawk shaved down. And I come into work, and one of the children goes, "Lois, are you a boy? You have short hair." And his sister goes, "No, Lois is a girl." And a third child, who's my favorite, suddenly yells, "No, guys, we've been over this. Lois isn't a boy or a girl. Lois is a witch. Duh."
So there's definitely a different gender euphoria that comes with getting clocked by, like, queer youth. There was this kid that walked by my workspace today, and I hadn't met them before, but we just started talking, and they were like, I think I really like you. And I was like, "Oh, thanks. I'm glad I make a good first impression." I hadn't gotten their name yet, so I asked, and then they asked my name. I said my name is Parker, and then they look at me and they're like, "Can I get your pronouns?" Just got me right away. And I had my pronouns up on a whiteboard behind me, so I point at it, and they were like, "Oh, okay." And just so, like, clearly so excited. And so I asked back, I'm like, "Okay, what about yours?" And they were like, "Oh, any." And
My first year in preschool with a class of my own, we've been talking about gender and skin color and consent and empathy and our bodies and autonomy. It's been fabulous.
I teach my elementary school students about gender identity. Some people are girls, some are boys, some are both, some are neither.
I might tell this kid, "We do have a flag in the class that you can pledge your allegiance to." And he like looks around and he goes, "Oh, that one?"
I ended up telling my students that I was gay. And how it came up was one of the students was like, "My mom thinks that you're gay because of your voice." And I'm like, maybe, maybe not. So they were asking me if I was, because I kind of alluded that I was. So I kind of let them wonder and ponder on it. And I have like the LGBT promotional, like, this is a safe community kind of stuff, the rainbow stuff all up in my room. And I told them, I'm like, if you look around the room, that should give you an answer to your question. So I did officially tell them. They, of course, went berserk. So instead of teaching social studies today, they just asked me a whole bunch of questions about being gay. So I think it was pretty well.
Do you see this person next to me? E is my friend. C has had to put up with a lot to get to where Per is today. I just want to let Glint know that Thon is valid, that ver pronouns are valid, and that Sarah identity is valid. I wish Void all the best, and look forward to maybe even seeing some of their lovely content someday. Please, treat them with respect, and I'm sure A will respect you too.
And something cool about me, Miss Hammond? All right. So something that's really cool and unique about who I am is that I am transgender. So we touched a little bit about that at the beginning of this week in the book that Miss Hammond read, but I'm going to give you my explanation about what it means to be transgender as well. So when babies are born, the doctor looks at them and they make a guess about whether the baby is a boy or a girl.